Theme is a message about a big idea in life that the author is communicating. In Sign of the Beaver, there are several big ideas that stand out: friendship, survival, cultural differences, and change. Notice that these big ideas are universal. They don't apply just to our story. These are big ideas about life, things we all face. Let's look at some of the messages the author is communicating about these big ideas. Here are a few messages about friendship from our story. Friendship can happen between very different people. It can take a long time to develop, and it requires mutual trust and respect. Matt and Etienne thought they were too different to become friends, but eventually, over a long period of time and through many events that developed their mutual trust and respect, they became friends. These messages are universal because they really do apply to everyone. For example, you probably already know that friendship requires trust and respect. The author, Miss Spear, communicates some messages about survival. Here are two of them. Surviving in the wilderness involves big things, like killing a bear, and little things, like learning how to make snares and fish hooks. Also, our chances of survival improve when others help us. These messages are universal too. Even if you never have to survive in the wilderness, you have probably experienced how a teacher or friend can help you better survive in school, or how a teammate's help allowed you to survive a rough soccer game. The author definitely shares some messages about cultural differences. People of different cultures may have different ideas about things. Matt's family now owns the land where they built their cabin, but Etienne's people believe you can no more own the land than you can own the air. People should consider viewpoints of those who are different from them and be open to learn from them. Both Matt and Etienne were reluctant to learn from each other at first, but they eventually did learn a great deal from one another. Once again, these are universal messages. For example, you may have been reluctant to try food from another culture, but when you were open to it, you learned that Greek food can be delicious. Here are some messages from our book about change. Change can be exciting to some people, but fearsome to others. Matt's family was excited to settle in a new area, but Etienne's family feared the changes that white man would bring. Change can seem both good and bad at the same time. There are many examples of this in the story, beginning when Matt is left alone to take care of the family cabin. He is sad to be alone, separated from his family, but he also feels grown up and proud to be able to take care of things. Finally, nothing can prevent change from occurring. As time moves on, things change. You grow older, you make new friends, other friends may move away. Again, these are universal messages about change. In summary, theme is a message from the author about a big idea in life. It is a universal message that applies to most people most of the time. While theme is demonstrated in our book, the message applies outside the book to life in general.